Hello, hello, hello. Is there anyone here? Is there anyone here hearing me? Let's see how quickly YouTube kicks in. I believe I have the glitch on my own side. No, it's good. Alright. Let's bring our faces in. And why is this one all over? What is this? Oh, wrong. I clicked the wrong one. What a surprise. Oh no, just a squirrel. Yeah, the squirrel you're hearing is one of the wheels on one of my old freight cars. Nothing to worry about. Hello, Distract Engineering. Hello, Jason. Hello, Drew. Hello, Ken. Hello, Kevin. I'm just clearing out the main line and we're gonna start running some trains. Good evening, Polizzi. Tonight is not going to be a super long stream. It's just something to... Since I was going to run some train, I thought might as well have people joining me, right? And also, I do think I'm gonna work a bit on the layout. I want to add a bit of scenery at some spots. So, hi Matthew. I thought maybe I'd get you guys and gals along for the ride if there's any gals in the chat. Hi Caboose. Yeah, so tonight's gonna be a very chill night. Just running some trains, chatting a bit. I don't know how long the stream's gonna go, but let's see what happens. And like I said, I might work a bit on the layout. Slot cars are ready to go, but I don't think I'll run them simply because they take a lot of attention, and tonight I just want to chill and do my thing slowly. So we'll see how it goes. Alright. Trains are going. We're gonna see where it goes. Like I said, it's gonna be pretty chill. It's gonna be just a chill night, doing all stuff. And I have a few options. I said, and I wrote in the description, I might do a bit of scenery, which is an option, but we'll see. I have a few things we could do. I mean, we could just do this, quite frankly. This is nice. Thank you, Matthew. I tried my best to do a decent angle. This is as good as it's gonna get, honestly. So, I just wanted a chill night, streaming a bit, see what's up with the chat. And I'm going to split the train that's in the yard because it's hiding a bit too much and there's an extra lane that's empty. Should we do this with with God's hand, or should we do this the proper way, which is the switching way? Both are available, so which one did you guys want to see? Some switching or God's hand? Because either way I'll enjoy doing it, but so I will take this as a I can do it the way I want, and since that's the answer, we're gonna do some switching. Yeah. Oh, it's running great. It's incredibly reliable. I don't know if you were here last time I talked about it, but I've been loving that engine very much. It's an incredible runner. It's smooth. It's good. I capped the speed, so it's, you know, that's, I think that's 37% or some truth. So it's just great, and it's pulling a good load, and it's not having any issue. So, I mean, it's still just a GP40, GP35, sorry. So up my grades, it's a little rough, but that's not a big deal. That is expected, right? There's no miracle engine, so upgrades, when it's going up a grade, if it's not a pair of engine, it's gonna struggle, quite frankly. It's just what it is. So we'll see. So let's do a bit of switching, and then I'll stop that one up the grade, because I don't like stopping them in the grade. There's no issue with it. The performance, yeah, and blew my mind. Yeah, it's incredible. To me, it was one of my best purchases I've made in years, because for the price you sold it to me, it was, you know, a really good price, and it performs amazing. So better than most of my engine for low speed running, and well, I mean, I can't complain about it. So all right, let's do a little bit of switching. I have maybe a little too much fun switching cars for someone who doesn't do switching. I'm not sure who I was telling this to. It was either Raven or Jason, but or someone else. Someone asked me how many DCC logo I had converted and how many were still left. And this is maybe a weird take, but since every time that I've converted an engine, I've paired it with another one to help with the grades. It feels like I didn't gain any engine by converting them, because they're paired. So yeah, they run better together on a grade, but I still have the same amount of motive power. So I thought that was kind of funny, honestly. Hi, Raven. What's up? What happened, brother? You good? Hi, Jim. Jim Carlson. So how's everyone's night going so far? How was the snow for the ones that did get? Hi, Ollie. Oh yeah, I am running them as much as I can, honestly. Alright, let's get this one going again. Howdy, Speedy. The Leafs. Oh, the Leafs lost. I mean, the Leafs never had a lot of. They haven't won a Stanley Cup in a few years. Oh, that camera's frozen. Wow, that's been frozen for a while. I never noticed. Oh, because it lost connection to it. Which one is it now? Oh, that's not the right one. Don't want to see me duplicate. Of course. Just when everything else works fine, this one decided to drop. This one was working fine all day. It says it's still displaying, so it's stuck somewhere. Give me a second. I need to figure that one out. So, this one's proper. This one's proper. This one's proper. This one is... I don't know where it is. Properties. This is... Okay. 114. 0114. 0114. 014. And this one is 0112. So that leaves 02. So this should be it. And it's not picking up. I am messing with the wrong camera. Yeah, I know it's scary. I don't blame you. 1, 2, 3. Oh, it really kicked out. Okay. It should come back. This one. No? This one? Yeah, there it is. Alright, we had a small glitch, but it's back. It's better than seeing me twice, which is a horrible sight. This is the first time that one frozen. That's been... I actually left my my laptop on for the day. I was testing stuff. Garen, what do you do when you're not playing with trains? Working. Honestly, working around the house, working. I don't do much stuff now anymore. I did Legos, like I talked about this week, last Sunday. But other than that, I don't do much. Thank you, Ollie. Was late this morning, made coffee and fell asleep. I was brewing. There's... yeah, well, Gremlins are not... Like I said, the laptop was left on all day, so I'm not surprised. If it only froze once through an entire day, it's more than stable, so I'm very happy with that. And everything else didn't freeze, so very impressed. For work... Oh, so this is... I'm an IT guy. I'm the advanced tech support. That's not the official title, but that's what it means. When techs have issues, they call me. When technicians have issues, they call me. That's what I do for work. Hi, Josh. I may need to grab a snack later. I ate dinner earlier than usual, and now I'm a little hungry. A lot, but a little. So I got well, great. It's work. It's something I can't understand, I guess. So I got some good news. Thank you, Josh. They were a lucky find in a train show, brand new in boxes, and oh, why are you squeaking now? Anyways, a lucky find in a train show, and I haven't been able to find any more, and the luckiest part was both are different row numbers, so very happy about that part. So I wanted to set something. Speedy, it really depends on the brand and your country, like your currency. In like in Canada, good stuff, like not the fanciest but good stuff, like micro train cars or Atlas cars for freight, usually about $20, $15 to $20, a good price. $10 is a steal of a deal because the wheels and couplers, like the trucks with the couplers, are worth that alone. Oh, you're squeaking. Like, why are you so picky recently? So yeah, $15-$20 Canadian is a decent price online. In person, I would say $10 to $15, but that's Canadian dollars, right? Also, it depends on the models. There are certain models that were very limited runs that are worth more. Hi, Mustache Mike. Why are you squeaking again, little F7? Every time the solution was the same too. It's very simple. It's like if the oil that I put in the bearings goes away really quick. Like it comes out of the bearing. Fair enough, Raven. Fair enough. But I mean, the thing is, hi James. There's some good, there's some cheaper cars out there, but to me, if they're not in perfect condition, I don't think they're worth paying less for rough cars unless you want to weather them or make them as a piece of broken rolling stock. So, hi John Train BFGR. And we're already getting more people than I expected tonight, so that's great. That's actually great. So yeah, I'm just trying to build my fleet of freight cars. Yeah, that went too quickly actually for me. I built it quicker than I expected, even with mostly eBay prices. There's a set of freight cars that I really wanted that got away from me on eBay, but they got away on purpose. The price was just getting too high. It was a bidding war. I really love bulkhead cars, and I only have one in N scale, in HO, and 0 in N scale. I don't know why. I really love these cars. I just do. Been out for not much. I just started, honestly. I just started, and my little F7 here decided to squeak, so I added oil in the bearings and should. No, Josh, I do not have any with track. Maybe actually, maybe one. I need to look, but maybe one. Sup, Lars? Is on the track? I think so. Well, the oil did its job. It's not squeaking anymore. Anyone from trains? They have some deals. So I've known a lot of people who did, and a lot of people have had similar experiences where 99% of the time it's a great place to order, and the 1% is when you don't get what you wanted. Apparently, not everyone gets. I've never ordered from them. Apparently, their customer service is not the best at doing right by you. That's the stories I've heard. Multiple times was the same thing. Since they buy big collection, grade them, look at them, and then put them online, sometimes stuff gets mislabeled or misidentified. And for example, one of my friend ordered a super beautiful engine in great condition for a good price, and he got it, and turns out it was a dummy engine. So he contacted them and was like, either you refund me a partial amount to the value of a dummy, or, you know, the value of the components I need to make it not a dummy, or I send it back and that's what it is. And well, he really wanted to solve the solution because he wanted the engine, and unfortunately he got like a tiny store credit that wasn't even enough to cover like a difference. So it went from a really good deal for a full engine to a really crappy deal for a dummy engine. That's the experience he had. I've heard similar stories of, it turns out it didn't work when it was supposed to work, and they didn't really want to deal with it. So for the few times that happened, it's really annoying, but most of the time you get great deals, right? So that's the input I've had. Never actually personally ordered from them. Well, I mean, depends where you live. There's in Canada, there's a few I can recommend. In the States, I've never really ordered from the States. Minnesota, I'll let people in the chat recommend you stuff because I don't order from the States. And technically, if what you're ordering is not something that could be bad, I would recommend them, right? You'll get stuff, you'll get what's in the picture. Like if you're ordering freight cars, I mean, they took a picture and put it online, you're gonna get that. So you can't be sent a bad motor in a freight car, right? So not saying to do it, but I'm not saying not to go with them. I've just heard some stories of trains not doing right when there was a misunderstanding. So it's up to you. And technically you can order from trains through eBay, which eBay will back you up. Ah, perfect. Thank you, Mustache Mike. I can't ship my defective decoders to Walters. They want duty to Evan, are you going to check one of your engines with traction tire that you said? Oh, I said I may have. I didn't think I would check. Does this one have? So I guess I have one. Yeah, I'm surprised, Jason, as well. I have one, I guess, an old IHC E-unit. Last time I used it, we ran it for like half an hour and the motor seized. it unseized itself, but I've been reluctant to running it for that reason, and no problem, Jason. So yeah, I'm thinking of that one actually got a decoder in it because I was planning on using it on a DCC setup more often, but since the motor did that, I just saw Kando CC. Oh. Oh, nice. So yeah, since it has a decoder, but it's having this issue, like the motor is having some issue, and I know the decoder's not at fault. I'm thinking of pulling out the decoder, making it back DC, and putting that decoder in something else. Probably the NB Southern engine. Reminds me, I still need to replace the tires on my Challenger. Yeah, I didn't know that, but there you go. So yeah, I'm probably going to do that. I don't know when, but I'm probably going to do that. Given TT, Walter is trying to find a way to replace without shipping old ones. Since the OVR is a big dealer of them, do you think you could drop it off there or something? Do you think they could use that as a drop off or something? I don't know. I'm no expert. I'm not a dealer or retailer or anything, so I really don't know. In electronics, I've seen companies request you to send a video of you breaking it in pieces to prove that you can't use it anymore, and they just send you. No, they won't? Okay. It really depends on, well, them. So, let's do something. Oh, okay. Well, honestly, I would ask if you need to find some. I cannot help you with that. These are the only ones I have, and I don't know where to get some more. I heard of frog snot to replace or to add traction. I don't even know what that product is. So, all I know is you can't use braces, rubber bands. That doesn't work. That's the only thing I know. Well, I think it doesn't work. Anyway. So, what? Yeah, that's bullfrog snot. Okay, that's yeah. That's what I heard. I didn't know what it was, but yeah. But I don't know if that replaces it or that's for to make regular engines grippier. That's what I don't know. I have not, because like I said, I only have one engine that has them, and they already have them, so Okay, thank you. See, tonight I'm the one learning. I'm not teaching anyone, I'm learning. So I did say I wanted to do scenery, and I did order a lot. Well, I have scenery stuff. I received it a while back, and never worked on it. I'm not sure which spot I want to do. I could do a bit of Alice work there. Sure. I mean, depending on what you're doing, Astash, being temporary, it might not be a bad thing. Or if it's cheap enough, you can just keep putting some, right? It's better than not being able to use your engine because you don't have any traction tires. Hi, Gorzat. Gorzat, what am I saying? Great Northern? Wrong person. Maybe I will summon Gorzath. I don't know. 29 people already? What is this? How do I get so many people? That is crazy, actually. This is a random, not planned stream, and do not get used to this. This is just because I have time off this week. I will not be doing Tuesday nights every week. Oh no. I was just, you know, stuck at home, like I guess a lot of people, and I had the energy for, you know, maybe 2 hours, something like that. It's a short stream, and I figured why not. I was going to run trains anyway, so might as well run with you guys. Also, this Saturday will be an N-scale stream on the small layout because the other one hasn't been worked on yet. On the plus side, I did get the wood to do the well, the bench work this week, so we got that covered, which I'm very happy with. I just didn't take, I got it yesterday and didn't take the time to do it today, and I'm not sure I'll have the time to do it tomorrow. Maybe, I don't know, it depends on what I do tomorrow. And Thursday I'm busy, and Saturday I'm busy, so there's only a few days. You've heard of, Jim, you've heard of doing that? I wasn't sure. I don't think, but I mean, I might be wrong. I just don't want to recommend something that's not going to work. But yeah, I do have the wood, so now I need to cut it to shape for the plan and start counting all the tracks that I have to see what I need to buy. Because I'm doing it, all the main line's going to be Kato unit track. It's just peace of mind. It just looks great. It's all I need, so. But looking for silicon. At this point, there's many things that you could use. I just, like I said, I don't have enough to give I think from SMT. Yeah, that would make sense. Thank you, Raven. I don't think you'll be able to post the link there. If you can't, post it in Discord, and either me or someone else will be able to put the link from Discord to here. By the way, if you find it, I don't think the links will work. I will be right back. I'm just grabbing something. I'm staying around the layout, but I'm just grabbing something. Oh yeah, I've watched him a lot, Josh. I mean, I love this. Don't get me wrong, I love his channel. I rarely get onto his live streams simply because they never align with my schedule. There's literally nothing more to it. It just happens to be on times I'm not online. But it's a great channel. He has tons of tips and tricks. Especially with anything local repair, but it just happens that I don't. I think Sparky said he was SMT's second subscriber on YouTube, so big thing. So I guess we could do that. Why is my frame rate so low tonight? I don't have that many cameras. They're all at a lower resolution. I actually have less camera than last week. And I will turn off this. I will change this camera for my laptop cam, which is not as nice. Yeah, really not as nice. And see if that improves. Now it's too small there, but that's that I can fix. Is it better? No, frame rate's still low. I really need to switch to the other computer. That's really nice, Josh. That's really nice. What is there to go for this kid? What is this? Well, since it didn't change a thing in terms of frame rate, I guess I'll just change it back, because that's not great. At least the other one looked nice. Is it this one? Yep, it's this one. Much better looking. Oh yeah. Much better looking camera. There you go. Hi, Big Dale Jr. fan. Hi, having good time. Well, Tim. Having good Tim. Hi, George. Kevin, I love. Yeah. No worries, Big Dale. I just started really not long ago, and it's really a chill stream. What is that? No. I feel like I should. Is that supposed to be inside or outside? Is that even supposed to be there? What is that? There's a hole there and there's no hole there, so I guess it's supposed to. Sense to be outside. Slide this in this way. There you go. It's all in. It has, I was about to say uncle couplers. Well, it has horn hook couplers, but it's a nice little car. Nice little Line grain car. So, that's done. It was just clipping it on. I thought I had more to do, but since it's just that, I don't feel bad for not doing it more detailed. Must be, Mike. It must be. It has to be. It's always buyer beware, yeah. Good evening, NS Model Railroading, sorry. I mean, the M1, you can't really go wrong. Is it M? I think the M's for me. You can't really go wrong. Just keep in mind that those are 12.5-inch radius curves. 12.5-inch radius curves, meaning that you will need something larger than the 2 foot wide table. You want the narrow or inner curve, which is 11.25-inch radius. I think they have a starter set for that. That would be the one that fit on a 2x4. Oh no. Oh, that's what I didn't want. It forgot its caboose in the back there. Shoot. I hope it's not... The train forgot its caboose at the end there, and I hope it's not derailed. I will be right back. I need to go try to fetch that. It's in a really awkward spot. The spring is there and not broken, but it doesn't spring. The spring ain't springing, boy. Evening, Dave. Oh, Dave, I know I didn't tell you. I wasn't sure if I was going to be live. Oh, Dave is live? Oh, I'm gonna stop then. Oh, never mind. I mean, it was fun. I don't want Dave to, I didn't even know Dave was live either. When I started... You sure, Dave? I don't mind stopping. Go back live, Dave. I have 2 TVs. I mean, that's also an option. Oh, or we can do what you're doing. You can stream me streaming. I'm seeing the... Okay, now I'm making my computer lag. This should help the computer. This laptop is really pouring its heart out. Oh boy. I really need to switch to my desktop. I can open Dave on my stuff as well. That's also an option. I'm gonna watch Dave watch me. Unfortunately, my laptop's not powerful enough to put Dave on this screen right now, but I can absolutely do something like that. And I'm doing switching, so it's not exactly interesting, right? So, alright. 40, 30. Nope, no. 40, 30. Let's bring her down. Switches are switched. What is Dave saying? I don't want him to... Okay, thank you, Dave. You didn't have to, but I appreciate it. I really appreciate it. I'm not gonna be on for super long. I got on at... What time did I get on? 10:45? So it's been an hour, I think. Oh, she's squealing like a pig. I need to open you up and clean you. There's some work to do on this machine. Hi, Indian Rail fan. Indiana Rail fan. Not the same place. Hi, ERP. So I feel like I'm gonna get swarm right now if Dave sent people over. 58 minutes. Thank you, Jim. Yeah. So I need to step up my interesting game. Thank you, Kevin. So of course, just when I'm doing switching. You have any NYC engine? Unfortunately not, Indiana. They're gorgeous, especially their E. E-units, like Dave's E-unit, it's gorgeous, but I unfortunately don't. I really love that whole set, right? Not just the loco, the whole passenger set. It's gorgeous. So how many viewers are we at? 36. Holy moly. Yeah, it's gonna go up. Okay. Well, Dave, what we can do is I said it was a short one, probably a 2-hour stream. So when it gets to midnight your time, I don't think it'll be too late. And I'll send everyone towards your way for the few that don't know you or something. So, oh, you and Dave are confused. Yeah, we decided to play a trick on you, Russ. We both were thinking of streaming, but none of us confirmed with the other one. So we kind of like I wasn't planning on, but I was like, you know what, maybe tonight. And tonight came, and then I was like, well, no one's streaming right now. Let's start a stream, and here we are. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to kick you guys. Good volume is low. I can absolutely. I was either going to bed, going live. It was close. Well, you have two options now. Stream, watch me until 1 a.m. Well, my 1 a.m. Your midnight, and then continue streaming, or go to bed now. I won't blame you to do either. So I'm low. Okay, I can add some gain to the mic. Property. No, it was filter. Never mind. Filter. Filter. Add. Oh, I thought I had one. Gain. Let's start with 5 and do 5 increments and see if that helps. Yes. Did you toss a coin? No, I just started, honestly. I just felt like it, quite frankly. So 2463 comes out. Hi, Possum. Indiana, I'm really limited in rolling stock. Oh, PC talk. No, not much PC talk tonight, honestly. Not that I don't want to. I didn't work on mine and I feel bad, so I don't want to think about it. What? Match better on perfect. Good to know. Let's just 40, 30. So, I flipped the switch. I forgot to flip that one, of course. So, how's everyone's night going? Thank you, Jason. I thought of one, but not of the second one. Will it fit? It should. Will it fit? It should. I will not go further than that. Oh, it won't fit. Oh, 24, 63. Yes. Let's back her up a little bit more. Uh, 40, 30. Yes, it sounds weird that I have an order that I parked them in, but there's a reason for that. One belongs there, the other one doesn't. Oh, is now nudging me to start streaming. Yes, I am. Indiana Rail fan, I do not. All I have is one boxcar, which I love, a ghost gray boxcar, but I don't have any. Other than Burlington Northern and one BNSF local, I don't have any American stuff. I'm mostly Canadian. So this one I'm gonna park it, dispatch. Let's get this one in place. I guess I guess the Blue Devils and Illinois Central. It has CN on it, that's why I wasn't sure. Does Yukon have their own railroad? I actually genuinely don't know, Speedy. Is there a... White Pass? I don't know that railroad. So, of course, as Dave Scott, Scott's Rail, has a channel that is very good. I will recommend. Oh, I did not know about White Pass in Yukon. Thank you, Jason. I know Dundas Junction Mall Railroad has a channel. He does live streams and videos. Look under. Oh, I know. I understand that. It's just because it's technically been purchased by CN and Patch, so that's why I didn't count it really. What is White Pass HO engine? Well, I don't have one, so unfortunately, if someone wanted it, they might be disappointed. This one's gonna run great. So, and while I did very much enjoy the CN running in the middle, I think it's time for the steamer to come out for the inner loop. ERP, yep, he has a channel as well. You can look him up. I am sorry if I didn't think of you. I'm trying to think if anyone else that I missed. Well, Jason is... I'm pushing him to start something. John Train BFGR. I don't know. A few years ago, he's a smart... Raven, yes. Raven has a channel. I am bad at knowing everyone's channel. I don't think I remember seeing Sideshow Scale before. I honestly have not, George. So yeah, John, he's a small channel. He just started maybe a few years ago, but you know, nothing. We only 10,000 subscribers. No big deal. Very humble and modest guy. Very nice, especially with Russ. So yeah, I think we're gonna get the steamer out because it's a very nice train that I like and a lot of people seem to like it. Now I need to find a way to park this train there. We're gonna move it over there. Yeah, a wee bit ago, that's correct, just in line. Alright, so... Yeah, Raven's here, so I need to get the steamer out. It's not an option. It's a mandatory thing. James Channel, thank you very much, Dave. Russ, yeah, I was saying that Scott's Rail is a small channel that just started, but he's really nice, especially to you during his streams. My Tomcat is sitting here watching the trains running. Well... an extra viewer, I will appreciate it. Do you have any Go Transit? Well, I have the Go Transit engine running right now. I do have a full VRail train that I did not clean the wheels since the last live stream, which I'm pretty sure is the problem. But I could run it a little later. I do like odd Canadian stuff. I have Great Slave Lake and Houston Bay. Oh, really nice. I did sub to you. Thank you very much. I have some video as of right now, but soon trademark. Alright, so the CN has been stopped. Let's put it in a very scenic position so we can see it well. I love that engine. There you go. I am... Now, let's bring the steamer out. That's 5702. Oh, 5702. I need to get the engine. Well, technically, I can get the other passenger cars first. All right, let's back her up. Thank you. Yes, they do indeed, a rail fan. I wasn't planning on tonight, but I think since the amount of viewers that I have right now, I feel like they have to come out. I know of a certain Russ that's gonna be happy if I take these out. The trucks, the semi is also run, by the way. I love the slot cars. Well, ERP also loves them. I think I will have to run them. I was actually given some this week, well, yesterday, by a friend of mine who stopped using his a while back and was like, well, if they're just in storage, might as well have them. So if we get them out, I may be working on those cars. They're old Tycos. They're nice. They're really nice. Wow, it just fits. It's like if I knew my own layout. It wasn't planned to be this tight, but like white ERP. Okay. So 4,000. Let's have her move forward into the siding, and then I'll split the train manually and send the rest through the other siding. Because these trains are too long for my sidings because, well, apparently I like running long trains and I don't like taking them off the track, so I have to make sacrifices. This music sounds like heist music. I'm gonna have to check which one's playing right now. Oh, this one. Hi, Roger. Eventually I'll hunt down some CN coaches. Yeah, I need to get more of the green ones. I love my white and black ones, but at least another one of the one I have in the first position, because it's not complete, and I'd like another not complete to complete that one, or the other one, whichever's in best condition. I have no idea who Heist is, honestly. I feel like I should, but I don't. My daughter painted clouds on my new train room. That's really nice, Russ. I actually need to do that. I need to finish the walls first. Well, finish the walls. Put some wood around the whole layout so that I can paint on them. And then, yeah, I need to do a lot of things here. And I don't want to split the tankers, but I think I will have to. Yeah, I do. Oh well. It's part of it. Oh no, you don't have to hush. I'm sure other people here know about it. I just don't. That's me not knowing and everybody else not knowing is two very different things. So, you know, why not? Oh, that's close. Well, I have to do 3. I may have to. Whoops, they derailed. Okay, that's not great, and that's my fault. Apparently my track work is not as good as I wish it was in that section. Alright, so that's there. Cut the power. Flip the switch as I need to do. And now I can switch back to the steamer. 5702. There you go. Let's enjoy that steamer around because it's gorgeous and it's fun because it has sound. And who doesn't love a good passenger train? An excursion train at that. You're running trains, Kevin. I am not yet. I know, but this is the thing that I do wrong every time. I get too eager to run trains, and I skip some important steps. You know, like finishing a room and stuff. Hi, ABCXYZ. So, I did get a few requests for the slot car track, so I guess we will run that very soon. Hi, Roger. It's ABC to his friends. Am I his friend yet? He will have to confirm or deny. I'm willing to bill for criticism. Yes, okay, well, ABC from now on. What if he wants neither? Well, he can let me know if he wants something else. Yes, I saw that. I've been watching her on and off, honestly. There's nothing wrong with her content. It's great. It's just I'm more into building stuff, and she hasn't built a lot on her layout yet. So as soon as she puts a lot more time on the layout, I will watch her a lot more. For now, she's doing more real trains, which is fun once in a while, but not as much. Karen, do all trains, cars that switch by the tunnel. Do all trains, I am not sure what you mean, Josh. Do all trains, cars hit that switch by the tunnel? Oh, now I understand. Never mind, I understand. No, just that particular container car. And it's really just the plastic over it. It's nothing bad. It's not because of its height, it's because of the how low it is. It hits the side and rubs on it. It's not enough to be problematic. It just is happening, so that's all it is. My bad, Josh. I don't know how I couldn't understand that. Sometimes I just need to read multiple times. My brain is not the best. Oh, I saw that mustache, Mike, and that's what I'm saying. I know I'm gonna watch her more when she, like, I saw that she was building the room, and she is doing it properly. Like I said, I'm not. She built the room properly first to then start building the trains. And I've seen mostly her videos about her unboxing and buying stuff. I also watch her switching operations that she's done on other people's layout, which is funny to watch. But yeah, Kevin, it okay, and just it's okay. I know. I just wanted to let you know that I was the one here. I reinstall any rails so I can plan the N scale layout. Oh. I will not be able to help you, Dave. Not the software I use. a lot of people prefer AnyRail. I learned SCARM because of Atlas. I was looking up for track planning software, and Atlas has a skinned version with only their track of that for free. And then I learned about SCARM, which was what made it. So yeah, that's I learned the Atlas track planning software to then move over to SCARM when I realized that's what it was. I need to go inside. Yep, I am. You can make fun of me all you want from being a SCARM guy. I'm used to it and I'm not changing it. Although they did me a weird one recently. But yeah. Alright, Mustache Mike, I'll look into it later. While I watch Dave's streams later tonight. I'll put him on mute and watch her instead. But yeah. So Dave, I know you have some Kato track and you want to use some Atlas track. I guess the most important thing to know for curves, 9 3/4 inch is looked at the same way as 18-inch radius is looked at in HO scale. It works for a lot of freight, but can cause issue with stuff. 11-inch is a 22-inch of the N scale. 11.25 on certain platforms. It's like 22. About 95% of the stuff works. Kato uses millimeters instead, so 9-inch is 249. It's 282 for 11-inch. 315 for 12.5-inch. They have 348, I think, for 14 inch. Anyways, the one outside of 12.5, and then there's 481 for 19-inch, which is a number 4 turnout. And then I don't remember the radius for the number 6. SCARM. Yeah, I will, but I will not open SCARM on my streaming because yeah. I mean, we can talk about it another time, Dave. I can help you if you need, or I can send you a cheat sheet on Messenger. So, I'm using Tracks Editor website, which is okay, but I'm sure I've tried it and I didn't get into it. There was nothing wrong with it. I just didn't get into. I had to put my. Yeah, that makes sense, George. Yeah, I'm not gonna make fun of anyone for using AnyRail. If anything, the few times I've used it, it has slot car tracks in there as well, so I could plan both together, which is nice. But it has a 50 track limit if you don't pay for it. SCARM has a 100 track limit if you don't pay for it. That is also a reason why I got used to SCARM. So, but the interface is more modern and a little nicer on what is it called, on AnyRail. So you know, there's pros and cons to both softwares. I mean, if they were identical, they wouldn't be two, right? It does have all the Kato track pieces. I think AnyRail as well, right? Okay, so far I haven't found a Kato piece that they don't have on SCARM either. So, but they've been updating it a lot recently, so they may have added it. But so far, so good. So, I did say I would do something. Kevin, I get made from... So, Russ, I do track plans for... How do I say this? What would be the best way to say this? Get the right words. I do a lot of track planning. But I rarely actually end up doing what I plan. I'm really... Because I have a hard time translating the amount of space real life has versus... Like, not in measurement, but... Let's say I do a yard in Scarm. I look at it, I'm like, oh, 15 inches of track? That's plenty. And then I look at it in AHO in real life, and I'm like, 15 inches? That's a single car, right? I have a hard time realizing how much space either it actually takes, like how much of the layout the trains take, or on the other side, how much space I need for what I want to do. So I am not aware, Dave, so you'll I wanted to do some scenery, but I don't know which part I want to do. Do I extend there? The middle of the track? Do I could do that at least. I could green out that area. I would need to paint gray the wood pieces first. Speedy, that's it. The reason I would not recommend using SolidWorks is not that it wouldn't work, it's that you would need to build the track yourself, like design the actual track and make sure all the adjustments are good. Meanwhile, the other track planning software already have that data in. So you don't actually have to design that, you just need to put the pieces together. It's not a bad idea, it's just a lot more work. That's it, right? Yeah, and again, I'm not saying you shouldn't do it. I'm just saying you're giving yourself more work because you have to enter the dimension and create the track yourself and get the dimensions right. So it's not a bad idea. Just something to think of, that since there are free software or paid software out there that have that already in, you wouldn't have to think of it. That's all. Yeah, it would be hand designed track, James. Now, at this point. Hand design and then hand laid. Wow, I just got tired suddenly. I will last until 1 AM my time, as promised, but whew, that was a kick. How's the frame rate doing? It's still a little rough. The laptop's having a hard time. I really need to stop talking about it and start upgrading my computer. Well, switching desktop. No, actually, I'm not gonna say don't drink energy drink because I've done it before and I know I will do it. I'm a Red Bull guy. I see you on the next stream. Yeah. All right. Have a good one, ERP. I do drink Red Bull, but I really don't like Monster. minutes. Nice. So yeah, till 11 your time, Josh, then. This is something I haven't worked on since I got it. This beauty of not as new as D40-2. I haven't detailed it yet. I dropped the box with all the detail pieces loose, so I think I found them all. I keep finding some randomly once in a while, so I may not have. I hope I have, but I may not have. And well, I wanna finish it at some point. PA, Pennsylvania. The real question is, will Dave stream after me? Because I could actually end it a little early if Dave wants to stream tonight. Like I said, it was supposed to be a short stream. I just wanted to get in and get some people going. I will shamelessly say it. YouTube has turned on the option for me to have super chats, so I was happy that the option was there. I do not want super chats. Like, how do I say this? I'll never say no, but I don't want people to give me super chats because I asked. I don't want to ask for it. I was just happy that it was an option now. So, yeah. But yeah, I also did subscribe to the other channels. Nice! Thank you, Dale. What I'm thinking I'm gonna do is switch that, well, not switch, move that camera so you can see the workbench, because it is that camera. If you're talking to me, ABC, I'm in New Brunswick, Canada, so I'm on Atlantic time. That's why I'm ahead of everyone in time, and that's why for me everything's always so late, even though it's really not. Like my usual streams on Saturday nights, a lot of people have told me that I'm starting it kind of early for a Saturday night. I'm like, yeah, well, being where I am, to me it's 8:30 at night, which is not as early, you know, it's not supper time anymore. And just making sure it's working. Thank you, Dave. Not Newfie time. No, actually, you're right. There's that time that's even further ahead of me. But it is working apparently. So that's the thing I forgot to do. I forgot to put a pop-up. Shoot, I need to set that up. All right, so people, thank you that we know it's working. Now I will turn it off until I get the, not right now, but I mean, I will turn off that option until I set up the Streamlabs so that I can have pop-ups when people do, because I want everyone to know what they said, right? Oh, thank you very much, Big Dale Jr. Big Dale Jr. fan. Josh and Kevin, is that red Santa Fe boxcar? Yes, it is. It is. You are correct, Josh. Not Newfie time. I've never been there, but I'd love to. Don't be silly. Are you afraid of making some money? No, I just don't want people to be disappointed if they don't get that option, because it's a nice option. I'm not afraid of making money. I'm happy making money if I can fund my trains. Yep, it's you are correct, Jim Carlson. James could probably talk even more about it since he's actually in Newfie. But yeah, it's half an hour ahead of me and an hour and a half ahead of Montreal, for example. Well, thank you, Mike. But yeah, the Newfie time is half an hour. It was really on the line, from my understanding, on the for the time zone line, which made it that they couldn't decide, so they just put it half. My understanding, anyways. That's what I've been told. Maybe I'm wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong. Well, Jim and James, since you both live there. But yeah, it's half an hour ahead of me and an hour and a half ahead of Eastern Standard Time, which is Pennsylvania, New York, Montreal, Ontario, the whole East Coast basically. I don't know. I don't think anywhere in the States has my. I get some US rails. I do have a few that I'm interested in. I do have a few. But yeah, I don't think that there's any mainland US. I'm talking the 48 mainland states that are on the Atlantic time. I think they're all on Eastern Standard Time. I may be wrong. Correct. Thank you, Justin. I'm not the best in geography, and I'm not the best at knowing. You know what? I'm not the smartest. I'm not the sharpest tool in the shed. I'll say, or the brightest bulb in the shed. Actually, I like these. You were goofy. So I think this one goes there. I need. See, I'm those people that isn't super smart, but know enough that they are super smart, that they know to use instruction. They're not too proud to use instruction. I am who I am, and I've learned to live with who I am. So instruction time it is. Brando, oh, I like that one, Jason. But my favorites are when people purposefully mix them, like I'm not the sharpest tool of the light bulbs, or I'm not the I'm not the brightest light bulb on the cake. I am who I am, exactly. Not the sharpest crayon in the shed. Perfect, Ward. Hi, Ward. So, just making sure you get them right. So, the short ones. So, yeah, I am using... I use when I had extra parts. Well, you know what? I use instructions all the time because as soon as they provide one, and even sometimes I'm like, it's not enough, I need more. I am really not the, how did, I use instructions. Can you send me the link? Which channel are we talking about this time? So I will just put that there. Oh, hello there. This one as well. Bonjour, monsieur. How are you doing today? Everyone, it's, I guess, kitty time. Goose decided to join me. He won't stay for long because I know him enough to know that he won't. But he wanted to say hi. Is that top right cam a new angle? Well, new-ish, but I did change it a bit recently. I'm really trying to get the angle as if it's an actual rail fanner. You know, lower to the ground, looking at the trains. I thought it would be a little different, but at the same time, fun to look at because sometimes when I'm running my trains alone, I do get down to look as if I would be standing as a real person to scale to get the impression of a big train. So while I love the bird's eye view on most angles, once in a while I find it nice to have the train looking up to the train like a real one. That was the purpose for that one. I don't know, like so far it's a good angle for that spot, but I'm very open to changing the spot that it is at that angle, right? I'm not attached to the angle at that spot, but you know, it's nice. See ya, Josh. Thank you for coming. So this is 1, 2, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. So since this is mirrored, I will just put that. It was 2 shorts, right? Yeah, 2 shorts. Oh, good night, Kevin. Is Kevin? Oh no, it's Josh saying that too. Okay, perfect. I thought Kevin was leaving. I mean, I wouldn't blame blame him because that's usually the time he goes to bed. I started late tonight. Again, unplanned stream, so that's what happens. I actually had something to do tonight. I went to the RC track again. I really like that place. I really like racing remote control car. A little bit more exciting, but it's a little faster than trains, that's for sure. But that's not a bad thing. That's a good thing. You stopped racing RC. Oh, I saw your collection. If you're okay with me talking about it, Jason, let me know if you're okay with that. But what I love was your wall of above your railroad. Since that one you shared, it's a wall of planes. That is something. Anything that flies, I have utmost respect because it's very easy to crash and ruin your planes. So I thought it was really nice, a really nice collection that you got there. What? Yeah, this needs to get more in. That's the problem. What type of RC? I did oval, on-road. So mine's all electric. I got a soup there. Well, there's a few things I'm racing. On-road electrics that we're racing at the. It's an indoor track. I don't know if anybody teach you how to fix them. Yeah, that's true. Just give me a second. I just don't want to bend that railing, but I wanted. And there you go. And the other one. Just want to put these two railings in, and then I'll be focused on the chat. Come on, you can get in. Don't be afraid. You don't have to be. You don't have to be shy. You can go in. All right, it's not going in. I'm not gonna force it. So. The slot cars, I do 110 and 112 on road. 110 is, I've never raced off road. I've ran a few bashers outside and it's fun. But yeah, 110 on road, that one's an open class and I'm just starting, and the car I got is an older model that I'm just repairing. I got a 112 NASCAR, low C NASCAR, which is great. It's an amazing platform. It's a great starter platform, and it's the class is stock class, so you can't modify it at all, so everyone's fair. I really love that. But and today I finally got a timer for the sensor at the racetrack, so I can finally see if I'm improving or not. And just tonight I improved my best lap time 3 times, so clearly I was improving, but I still need to work on that because the guys there are much faster than I am. Like, I gained a whole second on a, well, to me, I started at like 11:27 my best lap time the first time I came out with it tonight, and the last time I went I was at 9:98 for a lap. So over a second on a 10, well, to some guys it's an 7-second track there, but to me that improvement in itself is a lot. You know, over a second on such a short track, and car people here will know how oh yeah, much safer. So yeah, car people will know how a second on a 10-second track, or even shorter than that, is a big difference. So I am improving, but I am far from good. So don't count on me for lap times, for tips and tricks. I'm just having fun, which is the point, right? Where I'm racing right now has less. Not less, but doesn't have as much as competitive scene as most, but I view that as a good thing. It's more of a club for fun, and even the stock NASCAR. Some of them have been modified a bit and nobody cares because we're not really racing against each other. There's no prizes, no nothing. It's just for fun. So being less competitive is actually less toxic in that sense. It's but it's still very fun. I did one Tamiya Championship Series before I stopped racing. I managed a 12-second quarter mile on my next one. Well, that's a real one. That's even better. I know what you currently have. Well, I think I remember correctly what you currently have, Dave. And in a sense, it's cooler, but in another sense, Miatas and such MX-5s for you. Right-hand drive guys are pretty cool. Actually, really cool. I forget which generation was your MX-5. Was it the pop-up first gen, the non-pop-up second gen, the hated third gen, or was it the fourth gen? I don't think it would be the fourth gen. That was in 2016 that it came out, so, or 2015, something like that. Second Mustang. Yeah, but those are... You don't understand how much work you need to put in a Miata to get it to do a 12 second. A lot of Mustangs will do 12 second from the factory. Not a Miata. Oh man, with nitrous too? Oh shit. Those are what you call the Hell Kitties. There's a guy in Florida who put in a Hellcat motor in an MX-5, and he calls it the Hell Kitty, and it's quite entertaining to see, honestly. So, Jason, for the helicopters, what these guys can do are insane, and yeah, they're more difficult. The advanced one is insane, but the starter ones are easier. It's easier to start on a helicopter, like a basic training helicopter, than it is to start on a plane. I believe, anyways. So, is there any difference between the front and the back railing? No, there isn't. I ran against a Miata on it can haul, but so this probably is because of my age or something. I have a big affinity for the 90s Civics, because those things with a K-swap in it, which are very easy, they're practically bolt-on, can run insane speed, and what they like to say is they catch up to you like CRXs. Yep, but I'm talking also about the EG, the Del Sol, and the even the EK. I love the looks of an I think it's the EM1, which is the EK sedan. Preludes are cool as well, but I'm not as much of a fan of the looks, like the actual looks. But yeah, actually a lot of Hondas from the 90s, they can be modified and they're super light. And I'm talking about the looks here, but Preludes are also included in that group of you can make them very light, and you can make them run really good times, especially if you turbo them. Civics running less than 10 seconds are insane. And those things are tin cans. So a roll cage is a thing. But making them light and turboing them, which they take well, they spin a lot if you don't do boost by gear, but that's... I'm off talking about cars that I don't even have. I'm just following builds from other people and their data and stuff, and that's what they've been doing. But I don't even know why I talk about this. I don't even have them. Friends don't let friends. John Train BFGR. Friends let friends drive Hondas and beat bigger muscle cars with them. This is the best part about Hondas, is beating muscle cars with them. I'm not necessarily a Honda guy. I just really like most Japanese cars from the 90s. But Hondas are a force to be reckoned with. Properly done. So this is where the thing happens, and why a lot of Hondas get bad rep is because a lot of kids with Hondas just do them really badly, or just put a fart can on it and calls it fast, right? That's not what I mean when I say good Honda. These slow Hondas are fun, but for a different reason. I'm one of those that believe driving a slow car fast is more fun than driving a fast car slow. So that's why these 4-banger Japanese cars are great, because they are slow from factory. But yes, I would have James. But that's the thing, right? Is most people nowadays, like Jason's saying, is... Oh yes, it was Dave. The Integra Type R. Yes, it was. That one. Oh yeah, that one. So yeah, these cars, done right, are a force to be not to be reckoned with. A lot of people don't do them right, and that's why it has such a bad rep, because they get the one with the cheaper motor, they don't modify them, put a big fart can and try to race everyone, and crashes everywhere. That's what happens with a lot of those Civics, and those are not the types I'm talking about. I'm talking a proper built car, and not just drag. They can do amazing on time attack. Actually, it's a Canadian who has a record for time attack with a Civic, like overall record on a track. I don't remember which one. And it takes it well. Like being so light, they can do, with a bit of aero, they can do wonderful things for that, but it's not the same thing. You know, it's not for everyone either. I don't blame people for not liking them. For the same reason I don't like Harleys. There's no, like, it's just a taste thing. You don't have to like what I like, and vice versa. So there's something. No, let's do this. So this goes in the front. I think this needs the long ones. Need to double check, but I'm pretty sure. Harley looks good, but I'm an inline kind of guy. I can't get into Harleys the sound, the looks, I just can't get into it. I will take a road and trail or a naked bike or a what is it called? The well, a lot of people around here call them ninjas, but you know, the real speed bikes way before any of these. I don't have any bike yet. A lot of my friends are trying to get me into a bike, but I cannot say I can get into Harleys at all. I just can't. It's not my thing. Like, I'm glad it is for a lot of people, but it's not. It's not for me. So is it the long or the short I put in front? Short. Okay, wrong one. GS 1000, yeah. So, but the problem with these things though is I wouldn't trust myself on them. I need 4 shorts. That's a short. But a road and trail would be nice, because there are a lot of trails around my place, so I could go enjoy that, but also in, you know, being legal on the road, which is not a bad thing. And oh, right. Yeah, when I'm focusing, my face is not that my face is usually pretty, but it's far from its best. I really need to focus on this. Give me a second, I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. Don't go there. There you go. Making sure the height makes sense. Stop falling down. I've fallen and I can't get up. No, no. I hope they didn't. Okay, none of them fell off. Good. Hi, Dougler. It's going good. Trying to do something off camera, unfortunately, and it's not the best apparently, but it's going good. All right, you're in. Stay in there. You just need to move. Come on. How did you get there in the first place? Alright, I cut back and focus. Outdoor trains are fun too. Yeah, I really like outdoor trains, but my wallet doesn't. So I don't have outdoor trains yet. It looks like it's going pretty well. Trains, yeah, they are. The only thing that right now I'm fighting is just installing some railings on this loco, Other than that, it's going great. I cannot complain. I really can't. Mow around, yeah, that's also a problem. That's why you don't mow and call it a scale forest. Come on, get into it. Why aren't you getting in it? That's one. Alright, so what's the chat saying? Used to have more hobbies. Did a purge about 20 years ago. Those CN passenger car remind me of the one I used to have. I mean, I did such a bad job on those kits. Mine were bought pre-built, so I don't know. To me, they look fine. Some of them, they were from different sources, so they're not all built the same. I will not lie. Yeah. There's always one that's harder to put in than the other ones. Like, it's aligned and everything, but it just won't go. Now, why don't you go in there? There you go. Sometimes you need a pair of pliers. Which this time was one of those times. Well, that's not looking half bad. It's getting there. Missing this long side one and the back here. Which are all in the box, I just haven't done it yet. Well, they're supposed to be in the box. I may have lost a few on the floor. Like I said, I've been finding them left once in a while. And every time I found one, I picked it up and put it in the box, but that doesn't mean I found them all. Yet. I hope I did, but I may be wrong. 3, need a 4th one. What time is it? Oh, it's almost time for to end. I did say it end at 1 a.m. I don't want to stay too long live. I'm enjoying this, don't get me wrong, but I'm I still need to do my things. Well, I need to sleep at some point, but I also want to watch Dave because he's entertaining. I will not lie. If there's one thing I will give it to him, he is entertaining. And he has a better setup than I have. I need to work on this. So, all for right. I realized after doing the front one, we go to Model Train Museum and oh, that's nice. They had an outdoor miniature train. Oh, nice. So I did realize that it was easier to work on if, well, to set up if I do the short ones individually first, and then I do the big one. It's not easy, but it's easier. So hold all 3 here. The fourth one ready. Let's start with actually this one there. Come on. Mini trains you ride on. As I said in my previous stream, Dave, I'm thinking of putting a Z-scale loop on my layout, on my HO scale layout to represent those tiny trains that you can ride on. I don't have any Z-scale yet, but if I do get it, that's what I'm doing. That's definitely what I'm doing. No, I felt something move that shouldn't have. What did I? Oh, I broke this. No, I broke a piece of detail on the truck. Oh my god, Kevin, you can do better than this. You know better than this. Motor music. Dave. Alright. I'm just missing the main handrail. I just need to figure out how many of each type of I need to put on. I know it's quite a few, but I don't know how many exactly. I will say something controversial. A moped is the Civic of the bike world. Everybody makes fun of them, but secretly most people like riding them. Vespa is rotary. Shift grip. Oh, okay. I thought I heard something derail, but no, we're good. My first scooter was Trail 100. So, technically my first bike experience was my friend's two-stroke 85cc bike, a Suzuki. It was a dirt bike. It was fun, but barely rode it. Hi. Alright. From now on should be all longs. My first scooter was a Ninja 750 RR. That's why I don't ride bikes anymore. Yeah, I can get why. Not the same caliber. I'll put it that way. Good night, James. Thank you for coming. I guess it is 1 a.m. I'm almost done with this, so I'll extend for an extra 15 minutes. It'll give not Dave time to start, and then we'll switch over. I'm almost done with this, so I just want to finish this this kit that I didn't even show you guys who was doing. So, first bike YZ80, first street bike Yamaha's RZ350. Oh, nice. One, two, three, four, five. I need 5 more. So, oh, that must have been nice, Jason, Speedy. Is that a brain fart? What? Oh, sorry, CCL. I'm installing the handrails and stuff for this one, for this little one. Not nothing fancy. It's an old blue box that was new old stock that I got. So 1, 2, 3 left. Nice. And I have more than 3 left, but that's, we don't talk about that. Also had a brain fart to relaunch YouTube. Oh, that happens. Well, during your stream, I had my computer had a fart like that, and it crashed mid contest. Why are you progressively harder to get in? 2 more, and I'll be done. Is this a long one? That's a short one. That's what I thought. That's a long one. And last one. I hope I have said last one. Yep, there you go. I have a few left, but I think they gave me a few spare. There you go. So, what you guys are seeing is the fully hand-railed SD40-2 from CP Rail, which I love. Always love that engine. This will be my next video, not putting the handrails because A, it's already done, and B, that's not special or video worthy. It'll be, thank you very much, PD. This will be my my video on how to turn a simple, I paid more than that, but I'll put $20 engine into a $200 or $25 engine into a $250 engine. That will be the title of the video, and the idea behind that is just me filming and showing my process into detailing a loco, because I do that to 95% of my locos, the detailing, and it's super simple. It's just paint detailing. Thank you very much, Jason. There's a lot of things on these locos that have been molded on by the manufacturer, but not painted to show. And I think, but well, it's not just I think. It's an opinion, but my experience to all the locos of this caliber that I've had has been by just putting a simple, a few touch-up with a brush of cheap paint on it. It can make your loco look much fancier than it is. Dave does it also to his Walters train line. And have you ever updated the logos on the loco? In N scale after IDC, then I've never updated a logo. No, the detailing I do is much simpler than that. It's just like the exhaust. There's details to be. There's a lot of detail you can get out of it. The handrails. I paint the handrails and the stairs themselves white. This would be silver and black. What other piece of detail? Sometimes I do more roof details or more side details. Anyways, just by adding a bit of paint around the loco, it really brings realism out of these locos. These otherwise pretty simple locos. So that's what I want to do with this, is simply that I'm upgrading the lights to LEDs because they're brighter, and I'm one of those persons that like bright lights on my locos. I think it makes them more realistic because real trains have very bright lights. So that's the goal with this. So it's 1:08. We will, at my time, I will finish at 1:15, so we can all switch to Dave if he still wants to stream tonight. Otherwise, I think it's late enough for me. I will not be. I am starting to get a little tired. I still want to stay up and watch, but I don't want to do a lot more tonight, so it'll be that. and she works. She works great, actually. So yeah, I will. The video is not made, obviously, because the engine's not made. It's not modified, but it will be an upcoming video that I will do this week, and maybe not release this week, maybe release next week, but it will be an upcoming video, and I hope you guys enjoy it. I hope everyone liked this stream tonight. I wish everyone a great week. Don't forget to like, subscribe. Stay tuned for the next stream on Saturday. It'll be the N scale next Saturday, simply because I really miss it and I want to run it. It's going to be the small 2x4. Other content you should expect in the upcoming weeks is the main N scale. See you, big Dale Jr. fan. The big N scale, since I have the wood now, I will be cutting and preparing that that setup so I can actually work on it. While I love the HO scale and I will keep working on it, I do dearly miss N scale. I have so much nice rolling stock that I really love, and I really want to get back to work on it. And yeah, so I hope everyone has a great week. See you all on Dave's live stream next. I will actually good night, Cub. Oh, you just came in. But yeah, good night, everyone. See you Saturday on the next live stream for the N scale stuff. And I hope you guys enjoy the content. I have a hard time finishing streams for whatever reason. I don't know why. Like same with regular videos. I have a hard time finishing the last few, saying the last few words. But yeah. Have a great night. Have a great week. See you Saturday. And thanks for watching. We will finish with a few minutes of just the trains without my face. Don't worry, Jason, we all do, but it's worth it. It's really fun. And I will be watching for you for your first streams. Let me know if you start streaming or making videos. All right. Good night, everyone. I hope you enjoyed the stream. See you Saturday.